Hi guys, welcome to the Cat King NMAT series. This is Anisha here. For people who've not seen any of the previous videos, I'm going to be your friend, mentor and guide for NMAT exams. Let's make sure we crack your dream college, which is NMIMS. I'm a pass out from the 2015 batch of NMIMS, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the biggest change, the new NMAT 2020 paper pattern that has been released by NMAT by GMAC. Alright, so here is the big change for everybody, guys. I hope all of you have a pen and a paper and are making notes and understanding the major differences. In fact, take a screenshot of this important slide because this is the most important change that you are going to notice, which is going to make life easy or bad. Let's understand so that we make sure we know the paper pattern completely well. The first thing to crack any exam is always to understand the entire paper pattern. Many a times everybody just starts studying randomly, right? So let's not do those mistakes. Let's understand the new pattern which is there. Earlier, NMAT used to be 120 questions and 120 minutes. Now the change is it's going to be 108 questions and 120 minutes time. So that's a good change in terms of the number of questions being reduced, but you will see the kind of weightage. Earlier, quants used to have the maximum weightage followed by LR and then verbal. Now, in number of questions, they have made it equal number of questions. 36 questions in each section, a total of 108 questions. But if you look at the time, quants and data interpretation, you have 52 minutes, which is much more than what it was before. So trust me guys, the biggest change you can expect in this year's NMAT paper is the level of quants is going to increase for sure. So be ready. I hope all of you guys are taking note of this, and the ones who do not like maths, this is not an exam like CAT where you can let go of topics or anything. You have sectional cutoff. So right from now, start building your concepts and basics for all the sections, because definitely quants and DI section is going to be tougher. DI though has always been very lengthy and calculation intensive. So this is the first change. Second, logical reasoning has been reduced to 36 questions, 40 minutes time. So you have more time again, which is what makes it feel like last year. If you would have noticed, last year logical reasoning was the most lengthiest section. Why? Because there were maximum questions of verbal reasoning which came. So people, if you have not yet made notes, please keep noting down. Quants, expect the level to be higher. Verbal reasoning, expect the level to be higher in the logical reasoning section. And last comes my favorite section, your language skills. That's your verbal ability, where the challenge is going to remain still there in the time crunch, because you have 36 questions and 28 minutes of time. Overall, you still have 120 minutes, but the allocation to each section has changed. One more very significant change, I don't know if you have noticed as yet out here, is the whole concept of score range. So now you're going to be given score range. This is making the exam similar to how GMAT exam is. So if you know, the exam is conducted by NMAT by GMAC, same people who conduct the GMAT exam. So they're trying to bring in, influence of that out here, which will make the exam more adaptable and more takers, because it's going international right now, right? So you will get a score range for each of the sections and for your overall section. So there is no zero, but yes, you can range in each section 12 to 120, and for the overall you can range from 36 to 360. So the whole concept of 3 marks per question will not work now, and the score range concept also puts a question mark onto your negative marking. That has not been mentioned, but understand the concept of scaled scores. I will talk about that as well. Plus, there is a very interesting advantage which we are getting here right now is you will be getting your scorecard with your scaled scores within the next 48 hours of giving the exam. Isn't that wonderful? Because earlier you used to die in anxiety, अरे विंडो कब ख़त्म होगा, एग्ज़ाम का स्कोर्स कब आएगा, 15 दिन हो गए, 20 दिन हो गए, 30 days, I still don't have my scores, should I take the second attempt or not based on my scores? So now you still have 3 attempts and the best of the 3 scores will be taken. So you can book your slots immediately after 2 days because you have a reality check in place where you are standing. So that's going to be a biggest advantage. 48 hours of you giving the exam, you will get your scaled score. So the normalization, which kind of used to create a lot of problem, that it's not being fair to me, the others got an easier paper, all of that dilemma will be moving out. I think this is a very good smart move that NMAT has done to make the paper more fair and organized for everybody. So I would suggest all of you guys to get on board with your preparation and understand the changes and predict what is going to come in your exam. Now, the second biggest change, which I was talking to you guys about, the score range, right? So let's understand what do they mean by scaled scores. This is officially picked up from the NMAT org website. You guys can have a run through that as well also. So they are now going to be giving you scaled scores based on your performance. Okay, so very important is that the exam is going to select the questions based on a pool of questions based on your performance of the previous questions. If you read through all of this, this is exactly what GMAT and GRE exams are. They are called as adaptive exams, which is the beauty of these international exams, which makes it much more student friendly based on your level. If you are someone who can answer tough questions, great, you will get tougher questions. If you were able to not answer the tough questions, that means आपका level थोड़ा easy है, थोड़ा moderate है. Instead of giving you the tough questions and making you get bad scores, you will get questions of your level itself. Okay, so that's a very big change out here. So now instead of overall evaluation and high scoring candidates and all of them, you will get questions based on your level. And they have clearly mentioned that you are going to get the scores based on a probabilistic model for exam theory, which is scale scores, similar to what was done in GMAT for scaling of your scores. And final, you will get a 12 to 120 score range. Okay, I'm sure this is going to create a lot of confusion. Scaling कैसे होगी, कैसे मिलेगा, will I get 1 mark per question, 2 marks? What I would suggest is, don't think and waste your time on the scaling and all the aspects. Focus on maximizing your scores, because your advantage now is you are getting the scores immediately after 2 days on your own individual performance. It is not going to be relative to the window, relative to the other people, how they are performing, which is the biggest advantage for you. So instead of wasting time and efforts on scale का क्या होगा, कैसे होगा, scaling कैसे नहीं होती है, leave all of those things, get on board, start preparing, prepare yourself for the biggest time management challenge which is going to be there, and NMAT will be your first exam. So let's talk about the dates of the exam. Okay, so the first exam has always been NMAT, right? Now we officially have the dates and I have highlighted them for you, which is going to be from 6th of October to 19th of December. In between this time window, you can give the exam 3 times. Take a note of all the important dates. 1st of August, your registrations will begin. It will be open till 5th of October. And after that, your exam window is from 6th Tuesday to 19th December Saturday. That's your entire window. And now you don't have to worry about window 1, window 2, window 3 and all of those things, because that has automatically been changed out into the complete one time duration in which you can give these exams. The next most important question which everybody always asks is the fees for the exam. So here what you have is the fees for the exam is, earlier if you sign up it's 2000. Obviously you should sign up early only. Why do you want to pay late fees and extra charges? Itna bada window time diya hai from 1st August to 5th October to book your dates. So 2000 plus taxes for that. And you will be having retake, which you can give your second and the third is called as your retake. So retake ki application fees is also going to be 2000. And there's a new change here, is making it similar to GMAT culture, is your additional score reports for beyond first 5. So when you are applying for NMAT, you have to choose 5 colleges at that time itself. Any additional college you want to apply after that, you will have to pay 200 rupees per score report. Keep that in mind. So make sure you choose your colleges very wisely right from the beginning itself. I hope all of you guys have understood the major changes that the exam has put forward to us. If not, rewatch the entire video. Feel free to drop in your questions and queries in the comment section, and I will personally be replying to each one of you guys. And for the ones who are really serious, who want to make NMIMS their dream, that's my college. Trust me, it's an amazing college. Just check out the college website, talk to the seniors out there. They have got amazing placements this year. In fact, the highest was with Google, 39 lakhs. So it's like amazing college, but you have to make sure you are focusing on your conceptual clarity, building that up, because for speed to come in place, first your fundas need to be clear. Okay, so I'm starting with the new batch of the NMAT seed maximizer with all the students who are really passionate about NMAT exam and want to get through NMIMS. So we are going to be having live sessions every Thursday at 9 p.m. where we are going to make your strategy, which is the most important right now considering the new paper pattern. So I'll take care of each section strategy, how to attempt, what to attempt, how to maximize your scores. In fact, we'll be analyzing your mocks also in these live sessions starting from this Thursday till the end. That's right up till December. All right, apart from your strategies, like I said, it's important to build your concepts. So you have everyday live classes Monday to Friday with alumni of SPJN, IM, NMIMS. There's Rahul sir. I'm sure you guys would have seen his verbal videos. Nobody can teach you verbal better than him. So he'll take care of verbal. Quants के फंड है, सुधांशु सर है, आई एम लखनऊ से, बिस्वदीप सर है, NMIMS से. All of them will take care so that we make this really clear for us. Plus there are pre-recorded lectures of concepts, NMAT official guide so that we can solve. That's the Bible यार, उन्होंने खुद बुक बनाई है before the exam. Solve करनी ही चाहिए पूरी की पूरी. Then we'll have full mock tests, and yes, the full mock tests will be of the revised paper pattern that you are going to get, and not just the full tests but also the sectional tests as per the revised paper pattern. Along with that, to enhance your practice, some topic wise tests, e-books, all of these things. And my favorite, last and but not the least, is your CDPI preparation. That's the most fun time to help you write your SOPs, crack the case discussions and personal interviews. क्योंकि NMIMS थोड़ा अलग ही process होता है altogether. So I'll be taking care of personally all of y'all to crack these interviews and make sure we get into NMIMS. I hope this video helps you guys get a clarity about the big change, the new pattern, where and how you should be starting it up. Alright, I'll share with you guys my number and email ID for anybody who has any doubts. Feel free to drop in a message or an email, or better, put it up in the comment section here itself and I'll sort all your questions. Wish you all the very best.